What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. For those of you that don't know, my name is Antonio Matuire and I own a 2017 BMW 340i. So for those of you that have been following my channel, you'll know that I am moving to Vegas soon and we are actually driving there. So I'll be driving my BMW there and my wife will be driving her Tacoma. So the drive to Vegas is very far from Arkansas. It's about 21 hours. So pretty much I'm just making sure that our vehicles are good to go. You know, I changed my wife's oil yesterday and I also need to change my oil as well before we head out. And so I figured why not just go ahead and record the oil change on my 340i so I can show you guys how to do it. So with that being said, let me go ahead and show you guys what I got for the oil change. Alright, so I decided to go with the Liqui Moly 5W30. So although underneath the hood it'll say 0W20, the BMW 340i is still rated for 5W30, so you can still put it in the vehicle and it should not be an issue. So it's really up to you what you want to do with your vehicle. If you're just using it as a daily driver, then I think it's okay to just stick with the 0W20. But if you drive your vehicle a little more hard, I would definitely recommend doing 5W30. Once again, that's just my personal opinion and preference. It's just what I'm gonna do. But with that being said, the B58 takes 6.5 liters of oil. This is 5 liters right here. And I also went ahead and got 2 1-liter bottles. So I will go ahead and obviously put one full one in along with half of the other one. As far as the filter, I got the man filter. If you guys followed me since the 428i, you know that I did an oil change on my 428i with the man filter. Really good brand. It comes with the filter itself along with everything else you'll need. It comes with that rubber gasket you'll need for the oil filter, as well as this crush washer right there, and that'll be used for the drain plug. So I did get all of this from FCP Euro. You can actually buy an oil change kit and it comes with everything that I just showed you. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description below if you would like to pick up this kit for yourself. I will also leave affiliate links for Amazon. If you just need 1 or 2 of these items, they do sell them on Amazon. And if you use those affiliate links, it helps me out and supports the channel. All right, so looking at the top of the vehicle, I'm gonna wanna go ahead and remove the engine cover. Set that to the side. Right here, this is where your oil is going to go. I'm gonna go ahead and just loosen that now, just so that way when we're draining the oil from the bottom, it will drain quicker. And also another tip, if you drain your oil while your engine is warm, it'll actually drain faster. Right over here, down there, that is actually your oil filter. It's gonna be a 32mm socket to remove that, but before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead to the bottom of the vehicle and begin to drain the oil. All right, so I got my vehicle jacked up. I went ahead and laid down some plastic on the floor. If any of you guys have changed your own oil before, you'll know that it can be very messy. So coming underneath here, you'll see this little clip. You pretty much just want to turn it to where this flap can open and come down. And at that point, it'll expose your drain plug. And it's a 17mm. Make sure you have something down here to catch your oil. I have my oil pan right here. So let me go ahead and do that. And it also wouldn't be a bad idea to do this with some gloves. Oof. That one caught me by surprise. So there is the drain plug. As I mentioned before, this is the crush washer that we're going to replace. So while the oil is draining down here, let's go ahead and head up to the top of the vehicle. So up here, to remove the oil filter, I'm going to go ahead and use my ratchet along with this extension and this swivel attachment. This will make it 10 times easier. I don't even think you can get an angle on the oil filter if you don't have this swivel attachment. But as I mentioned before, 32mm socket, and then let me go ahead and remove the oil filter. All right, so here is the old oil filter. I'll go ahead and take it off. You should just pull it apart and it comes right off just like that. I do like to inspect the old oil filter in between just to make sure that there's like no metal shavings or pretty much anything in there that shouldn't be in there. Go ahead and grab your new filter and it literally just clips right on in just like that. All right, and now to remove this O-ring, I'm just gonna use a pick tool, anything to get it off. Go ahead and take that off. You're gonna replace it with your new O-ring that's going in the correct lane. And what you're gonna wanna do at this point is just dab your finger in some of the old oil and just lubricate the new O-ring. Alright, so once you have the O-ring lubricated and you have replaced the new filter, you can go ahead and reinstall the filter. And while we're already down here, I'm gonna go ahead and replace the crush washer. Take off the old crush washer on your drain plug and then replace it with the new one that came in the kit. And then once you replace it with the new crush washer, this will be ready to reinstall. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand tighten the filter back where it belongs. And then once the filter is hand tight, go ahead and torque it to 25 Newton meters. If you forget, it's on the top of the cap. So 25 Newton meter is 18 foot-pounds of torque. All right, so we're all good up here. Let's go ahead and finish up on the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace the drain plug. So once you have it hand tight, go ahead and grab your torque wrench. And then same with the oil filter above, this drain plug will be tightened to 18 foot-pounds of torque. All right, and as far as filling it back up, like I said, 6.5 liters of oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this full bottle in here. I'm gonna pour one full bottle of the 1 liter. What I'm gonna do next is actually pour the other bottle into this one. Since we only need half a liter, I'm just gonna fill it up halfway. And so that way I can visibly see it on this bottle, and then I'll just pour it in. So I went ahead and poured it. As you can see, I filled it up a little bit below the 5th line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you can always add a little bit to top off, but it's a lot harder to take away oil. So once you've poured the last of the oil in, go ahead and put your cap back on till it is vertical like that. And let's go ahead and go into the vehicle and measure our oil levels. All right guys, so once you come in here and start your vehicle, you're gonna go to vehicle info, vehicle status, and go ahead and scroll down right here to measure engine oil level. Click on that. So it won't let me measure it yet because your engine needs to be warm. I'm gonna go ahead and wait until the engine warms up, and then I will come back and show you guys the measuring process. So it looks like my car is warm enough now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start measurement, and then it'll take a while. So there you go, engine oil level is okay, and then over here it's at its max. So to reset your oil maintenance light, what you're going to do is turn your vehicle off, hold this button down to the left, and then you'll see oil reset possible right there. I'm like way overdue. Go ahead and hold the button down again, reset question mark, it'll ask you again, and then hold it down one last time. And then that's what it should look like when it's done. So there you have it. That is how you change the oil in your B58. It's very, very easy to do, so I definitely recommend changing your own oil. You'll save lots of money doing it yourself instead of taking it to someone else to change it for you. I think everything that I bought in the kit, including the oil filter and the oil, is about $60, which is a lot better because in the past I had brought my BMW to other dealerships and paid $150, $130 just for an oil change. So you literally save 50% from just doing it yourself. And if you have any questions on what I just did, or just BMW questions in general, hit me up on my Instagram at Matwire. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out with anything you might have. But that wraps up today's video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you like this video or helped you out in any way, hit that like button so other people can find this video and learn how to do their own oil change as well. And just like that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Excited just to see me, wish I felt the same way. Later on she'll probably get a name change. People changing on me like they gained weight.